Hello and welcome back. So let's see what we're going to do in this case. So remember, load state, always here you are going to find a state. Now we move to state 4. This is okay. And there you go. So this is our pipeline. So if you don't want to listen what I'm going to say, stop the video, try to reproduce this pipeline, everything is there. But what we're going to do, we're going to sample in a point, in a line. So we have those functionality in OpenFOAM. Let's redo it in paraview as well. We're going to plot everything here. So look at that here. We're going to plot the instantaneous and also the mean quantity, okay, the mean values. But attention that also we can plot mean quantities computed in OpenFOAM, okay, in paraview, sorry. So here you have also instantaneous quantities. And the new option that I'm going to introduce here, it is just this one, temporal statistics. So these are the statistics that you are going to compute in paraview using now the colors, the fields that you are saving with your solver. Again, it's much better to do that directly in your solver because what you have here, what you are going to see here, will depend in the saving frequency. So if your saving frequency is high, maybe you don't have too many times there or snapshots, so that mean quantity is not going to be very accurate or very representative of what is the mean field, but it's up to you, okay? I'm going to show you how to do it. So let's reproduce this pipeline. Reset session, close everything, and let me go open the case, parallel case. So everything works also in parallel area, so have that in mind. So what we want to do, okay, so let's do, for instance, filters. If you didn't know, you have the annotate time filter, you put it there. Let's say that I want to plot, no, I want to have the classical point, or let me add, for instance, sources, sphere, it was 5, no, and let me shift it 1. And in that sphere, for some reason I want to plot that. I like to plot that always in green. I put it there. Yeah, there is a lot of contrast. I don't know. Then that I have that, let's say I recall, I'm doing this by heart. No, there was a line. So to do that line plot, there are different ways. You can do here, plot your line here, your source line. You have many types, or you can go directly in this one. Both of them are valid. So this one is valid now for straight lines, if I will recall. If you want something fancier, just get it from here. So let me go here and let's plot now alone not so arbitrary line. So let's say that I want to do that plot in a line located at 10. Yeah, this is 5. I want to go further, and I recall that it was 10, but you can change that dynamically. We're going to see that, doesn't matter. Boom, 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 and put this one 0, constraining 0. Okay, we should have a line somewhere there, and actually, yeah, let me select everything just to here, extract here. I want the back plane, okay, and I want to plot that there, okay, and there you can see the line. And now let's change the color. That I want it black, and there you go. Let me change also the thickness. There you go, and I want that thicker. There you go. So we're plotting here, and well, it will make sense to plot in a point there. So let me change that point as well. Oh, it doesn't make sense just to put everything in one single X direction. So okay, pretty much, yeah, we have there. You can see here that you have now, you can access now blue square. You have access to the variables there. Select here, by the way. Remember, you have the advanced options there, enable, disable. I always have that enable, and I would like here to plot, the magnitude, or let's say no, mean value x component. I don't want this. I want this. What else? I want pressure. I want this. I want this. So this kind of stuff also. I have many automatic scripts with no plot. Okay, so something equivalent we're doing here. And if you press play, you're going to see here since changing in time. Probably makes sense now to fix the scale. You see that this Y scale here was dynamic, so let me fix that scale. So it should be somewhere. So bottom, let's as usual call it time, and then I should have left axis here, and this one will be, let's say, UX. And let me fix this one. Probably will be something 02. I don't recall. Yeah, let's do 02. Yeah, that's okay. And there you go. So again, you can look here. No, you can plot there. No, your mean quantities, or you can look at the mean value here. Also, you have the red line. So when that one doesn't change much, very good indication that is you have reached a steady state or periodic state. Okay, not to say steady, periodic state is better expression, but here you have how it's changing the velocity, the vortices and how they pass along that line. If you change that line, you're going to see that these values are going to change. So that just to show you here, or you can add more lines. So let me put that line now at 5 and 5, and there you go. Okay, same principle for the point. Okay, so we have that. Okay, what else can we do? Okay, so I'm trying to remember what I had in. So okay, so extra point. Okay, so we have this point actually. Yeah, let me put this point. It was 10. Apply. Close, and then you go up. Let me go pro location and why let me see, pass array fix point. Okay, also just to remind you have few options there. Pro location, okay, and plot, okay, search to the data over time. Yes, I don't know why I didn't see that option. In any case, so let me plot now that data there that we did it previously. I can put it here. I prefer to have it like this, and let's deselect here. So we have U magnitude. I don't want statistics. So okay, so let me go bam 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 bam. I want U magnitude. No, I want U mean X or magnitude, it doesn't matter. UX, and there you go, like previous plot. So you can now get correlations there. But what I want to do, I introduce a new filter. So that one will be I think let me see, temporal statistic, this one. So when you are in doubt, click, and there you have an explanation. Let me go temporal statistic. So be careful that this filter here will go and compute the statistic of everything that you have here, the time state that you load. So if you have a lot of time state, very large cases, that can be time consuming. Choose what you want to compute. Also be careful. So I will compute only the average and do the comparison, the average, OpenFOAM average paraview, as I mentioned already in the previous video. I think If you have enough time steps, they should be similar, but usually the saving frequency of those time steps is much larger. So be careful about that. They might not be the same. So this is U average. And let me go here, and this one will be, I want U min. Okay, so there you go. Let me link this to list. If you are curious to unlink, you have the option there. So I think probably this is something new in paraview 6, because previous options, it was tools, manage link, and then you erase it. Just let me know if I'm right or wrong. And there you go. So let me go to the beginning. Okay, so here the paraview is not going to show you the cumulative one. So probably there is an option to compute it cumulative. Going to show you just the overall one. So here we have the mean, as we already saw previously. So you get the point in the previous video, and then look at that mean, final mean of OpenFOAM, and this is the one with paraview using the save it times. So as you can see, well, it's not very different there. Yeah, I'm surprised. So let me do here, is because I want to see P average as well. This is P, and let me P mean. I'm quite surprised. There were enough times to get something acceptable. But in any case, the main takeaway here, just to introduce, this new one, temporal statistic. Be careful, can be expensive. And then the idea of look at also mean quantities, quantitative and qualitative. They are also an indication if you can stop your simulations, you have reached a steady state, or you have reached a periodic state, oscillatory solution. Okay, so that's all for this video. See you next one. Bye.